All right, welcome back to the Buffalo Plus YouTube page. Mike Catalana. I am Jenna Cottrell. Mike, earlier this week, we've been hearing from the Bills players, Josh Allen, Dion Dawkins, Tremaine Edmonds. What's your confidence level in this team? You know, there's obviously a lot of variables going on, but the fact that this team can continue to move in the right direction and avoid having any COVID-19 setbacks.
I think they're going to have setbacks because it's natural, right? I think Sean McDermott even said that. He's like, we're expecting it to happen. Guys are going to leave the facility. You're not sure how it's going to be. Not guaranteed, but I think it could be minor. And I like what they said when I think it was Brandon Beane said it, and then McDermott said something similar where he's like, we're going to be cautious. Like, we'll take a day or two as opposed to a week or two that we miss. And the Marlins are that case, right? The Marlins are what everybody's talking about as the way to not do it. You know, Derek Jeter is apologizing, saying guys got too comfortable. That's poor leadership, I think, from Jeter right on down with the Marlins. They should have taken it more seriously. They really are the outlier in baseball. You know, the Cardinals have some issues, but really is that case. We know the Bills aren't that way. We know Sean McDermott's prepared. We know Brandon Beane's prepared. And I think the key, Jenna, is the players have bought into all that, at least in terms of avoiding COVID. Forget about the football part for the moment.
So when you say that, though, you know, like, I don't think people realize out there, like the Bills and like players and teams have literal wristbands that tell them if they're 6 feet within another person. Like the facilities are cleaning everything. Even the guys were talking about how they want to go full speed, but they can't right now. How much do you think that, first of all, that's kind of bothering guys, the fact that they can't do it, but also at the same point, how important do you think that is to making sure that players are acclimated because of how weird this season, this off season has been?
I think it's really important now and for the next couple of weeks to make sure that they have that momentum of not having positive tests. And then there's the point where they got to play football. Look, I've covered some Bills teams that on the field, you got the feeling they tried to stay 6 feet away from the other team while they were playing defense, right? It's not a natural thing in football, though. So for football players, you know, Tremaine Edmonds was like, I got to go. Like, I want to play. You know, you heard Josh Allen. I get that they're feeling that way. So it's sort of working against it. You know, your instinct is to play, but the smart thing is to stay apart. But at a certain point, it has to change. You're going to play football. And so I think they're being smart for these few weeks, I think, to get off to that good start. I'm going to find it very interesting to see how they do that, how they ramp that up to be, you know, the Jets are the Jets, not even about any individual team. It's just to play NFL football, any kind of football, but especially at this level.
Yeah, I mean, we're 40 days away from the Bills opening game against the Jets. Now, where's your confidence level that will actually happen?
I think the game's going to happen. I think this is NFL owners. I have seen them throw the scab players out on the field, filling up the uniforms to play during a strike. They will do anything they can to make sure CBS, Fox, NBC, everybody's got the cameras on and the games are being played. So we know the NFL is going to try to play. That's just the way they are. And at the moment, you know, they're doing okay. They've got their COVID list. They're bringing in other players. I mean, we do know one thing about this league, Jenna. There's always another guy ready to take somebody's place. Oh, yeah. Right? These other leagues are in their bubbles and their teams are kind of set and they're avoiding it. But in the NFL, even though it's hard to bring in a new player now, teams are going to be as active as they can to prepare for there to be a problem. But that's the NFL. I'm pretty confident that they'll be getting the season started because they're going to stay in their own version of a bubble for now.
Yeah.
And once the season starts, we'll see how well they can maintain that once the games are being played.
Now, I do want to ask you, Josh Allen was talking, and we know what type of leader he is. He's the, you know, handshakes, fist bumps. Like, he is a very much in-your-face type of guy in terms of camaraderie. Do you think he'll struggle with having to just not be his typical self when he brings everyone around and together?
It's so weird, right?
It's so weird.
How do you start every play in the NFL? With a huddle.
Yeah.
You are literally bunched together. You I see some of that stuff. I see guys in hockey score a goal and they slap hands. Well, they're wearing a glove. I see it in basketball. They stand apart on the bench, yet they slap hands when they're on the court. So some of that stuff is going to go on. I think the key is to not have the COVID cases when you take to the field, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that the thing? You just know the guys have been tested. They've kept it out of the building, and the hope is that it stays that way. But yeah, he's going to have to adjust. Josh Allen, they're going to come up with some sort of COVID-related celebration for a touchdown. They'll be working on that where they stay apart and all that kind of thing. I think they're pretty smart. I think they realize, they're in it for each other, but it's going to be tough. That stuff is going to be tough.
I'm sure Bills Mafia is looking forward to whatever that touchdown dance will be and seeing that.
Yeah.
For Mike Catalana, I'm Jenna Cottrell. Make sure to subscribe to the Buffalo Plus YouTube page. Check us out on buffaloplus.com. And also, we have a Buffalo Plus podcast. You can listen and subscribe to that anywhere.
It's amazing how many places that podcast is.
I was going to say, just Buffalo Plus.
Buffalo Plus. It's a Bills podcast every week. Jenna and I and Dan Fates. So the three of us talking Bills as they get ready for the season.
Absolutely. Make sure to subscribe, like, and comment. For now, have a good one.
Good.
Okay.
All right.
Have a good one.